good? What's poppin', you guys? And welcome back to Toyosi TV. So today I'm coming back with another Toyosi travel tales. This one, I done promised y'all that in my moving video that I was gonna give to y'all. So I'm like, let me just give y'all the tea on what happened to me and why I really left my apartment in Indy. So let's get into this story time because this is literally my Indy moving horror story. And let me just start off by saying, if y'all haven't or been staying tuned what's been going on me and why I'm back in New York, go watch these videos, this one and this one. I definitely explain everything in those two videos, and you probably will have to watch those videos to really understand what's going on in this story time. So I remember before I moved to Indy that I was helping my cousin move into her New York apartment. I'm helping her move and helping her set up her place because I'm getting so ecstatic for move, and I'm sitting there watching YouTube videos on apartment tours, how to like furnished apartment tours, unfurnished apartment tours. I'm just so happy to move. So now I'm thinking, okay, when I go to Indiana, everything is gonna be smooth, everything is gonna be good, you know, I'm gonna find TaskRabbit, movers. No, I was in Indiana literally looking everywhere. But you gotta understand, I was in Indiana, didn't know nobody, didn't know nothing. The only people I knew was my coworkers. To be honest, I'm not gonna let anybody just come into my apartment, so I wanted to make sure I got a credible source. So I asked my manager and my tour guide, because I did get a tour guide of Indy before I moved there. Oh, like, do you have any recommendations on people like handyman or movers? So they gave me some recommendations. I remember one of the people that the tour guide gave me, I called him. Bro, this man must have been fighting with some lady in the back, and then I'm like, hello? He banged the phone. I'm like, bro, yeah, I couldn't even do research online because I really did not trust anybody to just come into my crib and help me fix stuff. Like, you had to be like a recommended source for me to trust you, because if anything happens, I don't watch Snap too much, and I'm even scared of watching Snap. Most of the stuff that happens that end up on Snap, the TV show, be happening in West Bubble places, okay? And guess where I was living? In West Bubble F, okay? So one thing about Nigerians, listen, they everywhere. I didn't really know there were Nigerians in Indiana, let alone in the Midwest. Okay, I'm lying. I was actually born in Chicago, and that's in the Midwest, and I didn't figure that was the Midwest until like 3 months ago. Basically, my mom knew a guy. So in the Nigerian community, anybody that's older than you is uncle or auntie, right? My uncle then gave my mom somebody. Let's say the guy's name is Tunde. He was helping me fix a lot of stuff that I needed just to make sure my apartment felt very homey. So my mom gives Tunde my number, right? Mind you, Tunde is like in his late 30s, early 40s, because he told me his age, and I'm gonna let y'all know when he told me his age. He's texting me, and now at this point, this is 3 months in. I'm already 3 months in my job. I do not have a bed. I do not have, like, it's not feeling apartment-esque, if that's the word. It's not feeling homey, okay? So I am desperate. The first person my mom found, I was going to take the person, okay? I need my bed fixed, and all you doing is you spending a little few hours here, and you got to get the hell up on my crib. So I guess my mom must have got him on a Monday. So he's like, oh, I'm very busy. How bad do you need to set your stuff up? I'm like, bro, like, there's pieces everywhere. Like, I need it set up at your earliest convenience. So he's like, Friday's a good day. I'm like, okay, Friday after work. Like, I finish work at 5 o'clock. You come around 6. Friday come. This man gonna go text me at 5 o'clock on some African time. Yeah, I'll come later in the evening. I'm doing something right now. I'm very busy. I'm just like, okay, sir. As long as you can come tonight, that is fine. This man now texted me at 9 o'clock like, oh, I'm gonna come around in an hour or so. So I'm like, all right, it's 10 o'clock. Like, bro, all right, make sure you here. Like, I don't really trust anybody in this neighborhood, and nobody to be in my crib after hours, like late night. That's not what's gonna happen. 11:30 p.m. this man pulls up. Mind you, this was the first problem, right? I gave this man access to my, like, he knew my gate number, because yeah, I'm not walking all the way to the front to let you in. That's not happening. You need the gate number. But this man, when he came to my door, he looks like one of them FOB Nigerians, like fresh off the boat Nigerians. Stereotypical Nigerian older guy. I don't think that Tunde was a handy man. I think he was a man who was able to lend a hand and watch YouTube videos on how to lend that hand. He was not a handyman at all. Now I'm tired and I'm like, bro, like you came late and like I need my stuff mounted. I don't know how you're gonna do it. I don't know how long it's gonna take you, but I really do not want you here past 2 a.m. So the whole time he's talking to me, he's just like, oh my gosh, this is a really nice place. Mind you, the place that I stayed at was really crappy to me. I did not think that was luxury, but to somebody like him who lives on the other side of Indy, he lived on the west side. He was just like, oh my gosh, this apartment is so nice. Like, how much you paying for it? He was just really intrigued to get to know me while he's fixing my stuff. So now he's asking me about my age. Let me tell you one thing about Nigerian men. When you hear them ask you what your age is, just know that they want to talk to you. Unless it's like a Nigerian guy that's doing an occupation. I'm talking about like he's in a post office, working in a post office, and he's asking your age for like your passport. That's not a man I want you. The minute an uncle-like guy asks you what your age is, just best believe that he wants to talk to you because show my age in me. Do not play with me. I already knew this man had kids because basically from my porch, I could see when he pulled in. That man had a minivan. Ain't no bachelorette gonna have a minivan. My guy, I know you got kids and I know you got a wife. And you live in Indy, but you're not living here alone because this is a family town. This is a family state. Okay, you living here alone, the pressure on. This is where I get really pissed off, right? Mind you, I told you, I want this man to be done with everything tonight. Like, I don't want you to come back here and whatnot. He like, oh, yeah, it's getting kind of late and you know, the mount that you have is very expensive and you should go buy a $20 mount from Walmart because it's better for your TV. Bruh. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, if I had $100 mount to mount my TV because I wanted to come in, I wanted to go sideways, I wanted to go up, I wanted to go left, right, I wanted to go out of the world. You gonna do that mount. If you a handyman, if I give you something to do, you gonna do it. This man is now advising me like, don't use that mount, like go back and return it. You know, one thing about me is I like saving my money. Bro, it's not your money, it's my money. Like, and I need it now. You feel me? I need my mount done now. I need my TV mounted on my wall now. To be honest, that man did not know what the hell he was doing. And it showed. It really did show. Because when he read that manual for that TV mount, that man was looking like he was reading a foreign language. He's like, okay, tomorrow morning I'm gonna come around noon. That Friday night, the man came late. But guess what? Saturday morning, this man shows up at my house banging the door like he lives there. Mind you, I already told you, the night before, I already gave him the code to the gate. So the man already knows the code to my gate. I texted him in the morning because I normally wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning because at that time I was studying. I said, yeah, text me when you at the gate so I can know, okay, like be prepared. Because one thing in my house, I'm gonna feel comfortable in my house. You get what I'm saying? I need to go make sure I have on the right attire for this guy because I'm not about to sit here and walk around in a vest and some pom-pom shots. No, we wearing a whole damn African nightgown, okay? To the floor, okay? To the floor. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. You 3 hours way ahead of your time. Yesterday, this man was looking crazy. Today, this man got cologne smelling like, it was like, when I opened the door, a whiff slapped my face and it was mad cologne. Mind you, also I forgot to mention, yesterday he had a ring on his finger, right? Saturday morning, no ring. He had on a button like a Hawaiian shirt. It was unbuttoned to the point where you could see like his hair on his chest. The man coming in with, and I'm talking about African slippers. Like anybody who's Nigerian or African, you know when your uncle pulls up with them African slippers, you know it's over. That's the type of slippers he walked in. And he had shades on. And he's like, oh, let's go to Walmart. I also forgot to mention, he told me he was gonna go pick up the mount from Walmart. So for you to come to my crib thinking that we gonna go together like we a couple to Walmart, you out of your damn mind. It's 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. I am getting tight. So now all I'm thinking about is attitude. Like I'm showing this man attitude. One thing about me is I'm really such a nice and laughable person to the point where if you have me in attitude mode, just know that you really did me shady, you really did me grimy. This man was just pissing me off that he thought that this was his apartment. Thank God that Walmart was up the block. It was literally a 5-minute drive because this man really thought that we was gonna chill this day. So now we on our way to Walmart. He's driving. He's like, oh yeah, you know, probably after I'm done, you know, we can have some Heineken and some Guinness. Bruh. Bro, what? Where? At whose house? Sir, that did not come out of my mouth, so I don't know what you think this is, but you're not about to stay in my apartment, think you about to drink. You got me all the way effed up. At the same time, this man still hasn't told me or my mom a price. So I'm texting my mom while I'm in Walmart with this guy. I'm like, how much is he charging me to do everything? Because at the same time, last night he was telling me, because I kept asking, like, how much are you charging me? Because I only had like $200 in my hand, like cash, because I did not want to sell that man. I did not want him knowing my email. I did not want him knowing like anything else other than my phone number. Like, bro, you're not even gonna know my last name. Just chill with yourself. He was just like, oh yeah, you know, you living in a nice apartment, you paying some big money, you a big spender. I'm gonna tell you my price when I'm done. Sir, let me know the price now. You pissing me off, and I don't get pissed off this easily. But you, like, you're taking a piss. You're really taking a piss, bruv, and it's pissing me off. Tell me how much you wanna charge me. You're getting me tight now. So, we at Walmart, this man still don't wanna tell me his price. So now we leave Walmart. Mind you, I pay for the mount because he wanted me to save my coin. Sir, if you really liked me, you would have paid for that amount. But you so cheap and so broke that it's crazy. And mind you, I also failed to mention that when we got in his car, he had 3 car seats. 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 car seats in the back. Bro, you out of your damn mind. You got 3 kids? Yeah, you wildin' on the island. You really wildin' for even thinking that you can even have a chance when you with 3 kids? 1, okay. 3? Yeah, that's a whole village right there. You got the whole Yoruba tribe in your freaking bag, bro. That's not it. This man is gonna have the audacity to say, do you wanna get breakfast? No. And just guess the spot that this man wanted to take me out to breakfast. He like, I could pull up through drive-thru and take you to McDonald's. My treat. Bruh. Sir, are you crazy? Bro, get the hell up out of here. I'm like, nah, I'm not hungry, I'm fasting. Everything that he was asking me, I had an answer. Like, I was on point. Oh, you want to go to McDonald's? No, I'm fasting. Oh, do you want to hang out later? No, I'm going out with my coworkers. Oh, do you need tissue? No, I got it. Oh, do you need me to scratch your back? No, I scratched it. Every question he gave me, I had an answer for it sharp, because this man was getting me irritated. So now we back at the crib. So now I had to call one of my friends. So I had to act like, bro, like I didn't want to talk to him. So this morning, I'm just like on demon time, like, bro, don't talk to me. Do not talk to me, bro. I'm not paying this guy no mind today. Like, I'm literally sitting in my room. The door is closed. I'm letting him do what he needs to do in the living room. Yeah, so now he knocks on the door. He's like, okay, I'm done. I'm like, oh, okay, so how much is it? This man is like, you know, you didn't want me to stay over for the Guinness. You didn't get me no beer. You know, I'm going to charge you $180. At this point, I wanted this man to get the hell out of my crib. Take what you needed to take. Get out, bro. Just get out. I gave him the $180. I did not care. So now, before he leaves, he's just like, Toyosi, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. Like, you know, I just want to let you know that I do have a wife. And I do have 3 kids. And I never wanted to make you feel uncomfortable. Yeah, if you want, you could come to the west side. I could show you around, show you a good time. You know, I'm here to look out for you. You know, if there's any Nigerian guys that you want out here, just let me know, because I know most of the Nigerian guys out here. Like, if you want a guy out here, just send me his picture and I'll let you know if he's a good guy. I'm like, bro, bounce. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here. Just get the hell out of my crib, bro. I'm like, okay. Yeah. My mom will contact you if I need your help ever again. He's like, oh, so you won't contact me? Once he dipped out of the door, I blocked that man's number. One thing you not finna do is piss me off and stress me on my iPhone XR at that time. My iPhone XR 256 gigabyte phone. You not finna do that, bro. You finna bounce up out of here and you getting blocked on the way out. Like, I don't even care. I can't even lie, even though that man did piss me off, he did do a good job on what he had to do. But the only thing that he did not do a good job was on that mount. Like, if you did not know how to do that mount, you should have just said that you didn't want to take any money and you didn't know how to do it. That's it. Let me tell you something. When I blocked that man, bro, part 2, I'm going to save for a whole nother video because I got to put y'all on, because the next mover that I hired, that one was 2 times the trouble, 2 times the headache, 2 times worse than this man. So y'all gonna have to stay tuned for that one. And I hope y'all enjoyed this Toyosi Travel Tales and this story time, because let me tell you something. Shit happened in Indy, and I am ready to spill the tea on this channel. So make sure y'all give this a thumbs up so I know that y'all want more Indy story times. Kid you not, just moving for me has been a horror. From the roommate that I had in Korea, if y'all didn't go watch that video, go watch that video, to now moving to Indy. It's just like God is just telling me just live with your family for the rest of your life. So comment down below if you ever had a horror experience with a roommate or just moving. And y'all know the vibes. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys for Indy Moving Horror Story Part 2. So make sure y'all stay tuned and get into with Toyosi TV. Bye!